Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Riverbend Springs. Well, we've got a lot to do today. It is November. We've got the McCormick hooked up to the mowers. We've got somebody coming down to cut the grass fields very soon. But in the meantime, we need to go around to the other yard to drop this off and come back down, get the fent and go and plough a field. We need to purchase it still, so we do need to go make the purchase. But we have made another purchase, $49,500 for another bale barn. As you can see, it is sitting here, so we're putting the Manitou up here because that is going to be here for unloading the next bales to come in, because we're running out of room in the other barn. So we'll just leave that there just now. So another 250 capacity barn there. And we were going to put one over there to match that one. It took 800 bales, but we're obviously needing that for a machine shed. I'm not sure when, but at some point. But for now, let's go and do this first. We are trying to keep an eye on the canned peas as well and the rice. Still 21,000 litres of long grain rice, but there is only 11,000 litres of peas, so it's not going to be long until that's finished. Once it's finished and we've picked everything up and got it sold, we can then sell that canning factory. I'm hoping we still get what we paid for it. If not, we do take a little bit of a loss on it, but that should give us enough money to make another purchase as well later on, hopefully in this episode. So field 19 is the one we were looking at, and obviously it had, was it peas or no, green beans? Yes, had green beans, but they have been harvested. So we can now purchase that field, otherwise it was just a waste of crop. And we do also need to weed fields 23, 4 and 5. That is our barley fields. So we need to weed them today as well, and obviously the grass fields are all ready to harvest. So let's purchase field 19 now. So we buy that, that's $233,784. The only thing is, it does need ploughed. However, that's not a big issue because we do need to plough out between fields 19 and 20. Plough out that little track there to merge both fields, because that is going to be where the cotton goes this year. And we get field info as well. That's new. Huh. That must be in the update, which was today, before I started this. And we updated the game, so I think that's new there. So that's one purchase done. We're going to run around to the McCormick. I'll get started up, the guy's not too far away. They'll get started on the grass fields. We're going to bale that up for hay. That's why we needed the other barn. We put that in kind of late last night, early this morning it was finished. But now we're going to go and plough that field we have just purchased. He's going to go and do some grass. We're going to do a little montage of that. We do need to move some wool into there. Move that fabric pallet round. There's not a closed pallet yet, but we do have a couple in here. I think there's 3 or 4. Yeah, there's 3. But it's not the best sell time yet. Later on as well, we need to sell the lettuce and the rice rolls because they are coming in at quite a good price. So we'll do that later on today. And we also need, as well, we'll just double check this. Our goats at 44 months old now, they are getting on, so we do need to sell them to make room when these guys get up to the breeding age, which I think is around 15, 16 months they start to reproduce. So we're going to have $34,000 worth of them coming in, minus the transport fee, because we're not going to rent a trailer for it, I don't think. We'll see how much we get first, because we do have these sheep to go as well. We've got 9 of the Swiss Black, we have 8 of the Steinschaft, 8 of the Landrace, and 9 of the Black Welsh Mountain as well. So we do have a few to move about. The chickens are fine as well, they're still going off of that same grain they had before. Bit more eggs this time, almost 3,500 litres, so we may sell that at some point soon. We're slowly racking up the manure again though. We've almost got 50,000 litres, which hopefully is enough to put down on the grass fields when they become ready later today. And the plough, I don't remember where we parked the plough. I think it's, oh no, it is there. Right, we are going to go and get the plough, get started in that field. We'll do a little montage with us and the worker coming in to do the grass field, and we'll see you a little later on where we're going to sell some products and hopefully make another field, I say another field purchase. We're going to be purchasing 3 of them and merging them together to make one large field. So stay tuned for that. We're going to go and get started with this and we'll see you in a little bit. Well, something a little different just came through, and we can finally use our Volvo truck. So it turns out that we're going to be doing a wood transport contract. We don't need the trailer as far as we know, so we're just going to leave that here today. We're going to head over and help them out because apparently the truck that was meant to be doing it has suffered a big breakdown. I don't know what it is or what it involves, but we got a call because he knows we have one. So we are going to head over there just now, pick up the trees, take them to the sawmill I believe it's going to, and then we'll get back up here to finish some farming. So we do have 2 workers now out in the field. We have one on the grass work just now in the grass fields, and we have one that shouldn't be too far away from finishing ploughing that new field actually. So we'll get him to do the little line between the 2 fields, get that finished as well. And we're going to go and do this wood contract. So let's get over there and see what we've got to move. Well, I don't know about you, but that was extremely painful to watch. We should get the hang of it if we took on a few more contracts like that. But this one, for definite, I'm pretty sure the cabin got a little bit of damage there. But let's unstrap that. The very well loaded logs of timber. Yeah, we'll just we'll ignore that for the time being. I think it's this one. Let's just bring up this little menu here. Is it this one we go to? Sell wood, and it should transport finished. Yep, and we got $25. Well, that'll go towards the paint on the roof that we're missing. Right, let's go and complete that contract now that it's done. So a total of $4,845. So kind of worth it. It was only like an hour's worth of work, but the grass has been finished. So yeah, it took a little longer than we anticipated. However, it is done. There is one more field to do, so we're going to go ahead and get that done now. And then we're going to park this truck up first. We'll go over and get the rest of that field ploughed, or the little section in between the 2 fields. We'll get that done, get the rest of the grass tedded up, baled, and put away into our new shed. So let's go and get that done. first set of rope pallets. We have 12 pallets on here because from what I've seen, this playground needs 12,000 litres of rope for its next bit of production. So that should allow us to sell all of these at full price, and it should take every single pallet. So hopefully we get quite a good payday out of this. We do have quite a bit to do today as well. We did get the canned peas finished off, so we can now sell that production as well, and that means we can purchase 3 fields. But we'll be doing that just in a minute. So 12,000 litres of rope, $224,498. That is perfect. Right, let's have a quick look in here. We're there. So our canned peas, it's not that one, it's the canning factory there. Where are we? Where is the peas? Oh, it's here. So there is none left. There is, it does say 115, but we have a little more than that sitting. So we've got 16,000 litres there. So we can go and sell all of the peas there. Is that Goldcrest? Yeah, Goldcrest Valley. So we'll go and do that. Then when we've picked them all up with the trailer, we need to sell that canning factory because this preserved food factory we've bought does exactly the same. We still have rice rolls going as well. We've got 10, just almost 11,000 litres there. So we'll have to check the best price of that and get them sold as well. But there's only 8,400 litres left to go. The rope maker's still producing. We've almost got another full pallet there. So that's going to take a while to go. I can't remember the initial amount of litres we had, but we've still got 60,000 litres left, so this could be a very profitable production. And the animals, we have a bit to do with the animals today. The chickens are fine just now, we're going to leave them. They would need another bale of grass maybe, and we'll take the wool back to the yard to keep the spinnery production going. They've still got plenty of hay because we bundled up quite a few stacks in there. Could potentially put down a few bales of straw as well, but we've got 65,000 litres of manure, so that is good. And the goats here, we could do another maybe bale or 2 of grass. The goat's milk's fine, but I think we do have a little bit of a surplus there. I did move them, yeah, we got 6,400 litres, but October is the best price and it's not very good just now, so we could hold off on that. But we do need to sell all 34 of these 45-month-old goats and all 34 of the 37-month-old sheep as well. So that's going to give us a good bit of income this morning. So that should bring us enough money to survive until sort of March time and purchase that 3 fields. But the temperature is quite low and we do need to plough that fields once we've purchased them. So let's get back up. We'll sort out this canned peas first, we'll get them sold, we'll take a look, in fact, just quickly. Where is our rice rolls? Actually, good price today at the farmer's market, so we can sell all the rice rolls we've got just now. That's a tongue twister, that one. Sell all the rice rolls we've got, sell lettuce as well, and all the canned peas, sell the canned pea production. We'll see you up there to sell the canned pea production to see how much we actually get. So we're going to head up there just now, we'll get that done. We'll see you up there in just a minute. Well, here we go at the farmer's market. This is the best price for the rice rolls. We've got 21,000 litres. So this should bring in a decent bit of money for us. $102,054. That's fantastic. So we're up at $512,000 already in the bank. And we did sell the lettuce in one of the clips as well. That was $109,115. We've just done the rice rolls and the rope was obviously just sold before this as well. So the only thing we've got left to sell right now is this canned peas, which is across here. So we're going to go and get all the canned peas loaded up and then sell this production because it's no longer needed. So let's get all these loaded up and we'll see how much we get for it. Well, we've got 14,000 litres there. There's still 115 litres of peas in there, but we can't get anything out of that. So we're just going to have to sell it with that in it. I'm assuming we can sell it from here. It doesn't say. Because we've never sold it, it just says to manage it. I wonder if we need to do it from the build menu. Let's try that, because I'm not sure of any other way to do it. I don't know if it's going to maybe... Well, it will. Oh, it comes with that bit there too. So if we click that, sell canning factory, age, I think that's right then. It's only 137,000. Is that the right way to sell it? Check the... Yeah, there's not another option there, it just says to visit it. I think that maybe is the only way to sell it then. If I sell that, does it keep it on the map or does it delete it? Let's try it. We'll see. So $137,544. So there is quite a significant loss. So that's it being sold. I think that's it. Let's just take a look back in here. Yeah, it's gone. Right, so that worked. So we do it through the menu. So that's only 130,000 into the bank. That's not huge. But what it does mean, we've still got about 60-something thousand dollars for the sheep and the goats, but we're not going to rent a trailer for that. In fact, let's do that first. Let's see how much we get. We need to take this to Goldcrest Valley, so that's the train. But since we're up this corner of the map, we are going to go and sell the goats first on the way down. Drop this off at Goldcrest Valley, and then we're going to come back to our yard, or where the Angus cows are, and we're going to sell the sheep. Not all of them, just the older ones. So we'll go and get that done, and then we will see you before we purchase the fields to see how much we've actually got in our bank before we make the purchase. And then we have quite a bit of work to do because we need to join that 3 fields together, and they all need ploughed anyway, so it means they're going to need lined as well. So let's go and get this done. I completely forgot there was this huge patch of grass here. We could have cut this as well to make a few more bales, but yeah, we completely forgot about that. Why is that not working? There we go. Right, so if we sell all of these, we're not going to rent a transport trailer because it's going to take too long. And it only cost us $1,700 to sell these. So we'll get these sold. These will reproduce, I think it's 8 months, sold in 8 months, so maybe 12 months or so, 12 to 14 months, we should have these 4 months old reproducing again. So let's sell these. So $32,300 for them. That's them sold. That's a bit more into the bank. And then hopefully next year we can get the chicken barn. We have kind of plotted out where it's going to go. There is little markings somewhere in here. There we go. So this is where the chicken barn is going to go, in this corner here, and that still leaves us a little kind of path to come through here. But we probably will put down some sort of gravel. Get rid of the grass here because obviously we have the fields for that. We don't need it here. There you can see the marks there. So that's roughly where it's going to go. Right, now next up, let's sell this to Goldcrest Valley, and then we'll head back and get the sheep as well. Right, we'll get these sold, see how much we get, and then we'll see you to sell the sheep again. Well, here we go, 14,000 litres of canned peas going to Goldcrest Valley. We'll see how much this is going to fetch us. $128,679. Perfect. I think we need to purchase some small vehicle though and leave it down here because this is a very long walk back up to the yard, or at least to get the tractor to get back to the yard. So we're going to take the long walk back up. We'll maybe see if we can make a phone call about getting some sort of small vehicle because we can definitely afford it. But for now, let's go and get the lettuce sold once we get back up to the farm. Then we're going to go round and get the goats sold. The sheep sold because we've already done the goats, so it's just the sheep to go. And we'll see how much we are left with today. Well, here we are up at the sheep pen now, so we're just going to get these sold in there, and it is these ones here at 37 months. So we've got quite a few of these. So $7,600 in total for that ones. And then these ones, another 7,600. These ones, $8,550. And last up, these 9 here for $8,550. So it is identical to the goats. So $34,000 in total for them, minus a $1,700 transport fee. That leaves $32,300 of income there. So $64,600 in total for the goats and the sheep. And obviously we've still got a few left over at varying ages here for the sheep. So they will reproduce fairly soon, I would imagine. Now all we need to do, we got $112,000 for that lettuce we just sold in that clip as well. We're going to put a bit of straw in here, but first let's go and buy these fields. So we're looking at these ones, 29, 30 and 31. So it is quite a large size, and what we're going to do is we're going to plough around the edge here to combine all of that fields and see if we can take another little strip in here, but I do think there is a bank here, so we can't actually do that. But we're going to get rid of all these roads through in between them and plough them so it's all one big field. There was spinach in 31, but as you can see, apparently it has been ploughed. Or is that harvested? No, that's harvested. So it has been harvested, but they all need ploughed. I assume they would all need lime once I plough it, but 31 is fully fertilised, ready to go. Right, let's purchase all 3 of these. So in total it should be $390,984. So we're going to buy this one, that's $220,000. This one is $124,560. And last up, this one, $45,720. So we're going to purchase that one too. So now we own all 3 of them. Let's go and get them ploughed before the frost sets in. I think it's, yeah, so tonight it's going to be -5. So not fantastic, but we've still got a bit of good weather today, about 10 degrees in this afternoon. So we're going to get that done now. First of all, we need to get the straw in here. There we go. We'll maybe get another bale. Maybe not actually. Let's just check here for the animals. Oh yeah, we'll get another straw bale in, that's fine. Right, we'll get this other straw bale loaded up and put in. Right, lots to do today then. So let's crack on. We'll get this done first before we leave. Then we'll get that fields ploughed and we will get the fertiliser down on our barley fields. So let's get cracking with all that. Well, we just have this and one more thing to do for this episode. So here we've got 32,000 litres of lettuce and the final 4,000 litres of rice rolls from this crop. So we'll sell it here at the farmer's market. Then we have the cement bricks to go and take to Goldcrest Valley, and a new vehicle that we purchased to take us back from when we dropped off with the train at Goldcrest Valley. So here we get $126,020. That's fantastic. So let's go and head over, get these cement bricks loaded up onto the train, take it to Goldcrest Valley, and we'll take a look at our new vehicle. Well, that's us just selling the 7,000 litres of cement bricks to Goldcrest Valley on the train. And we have planned in advance this time, so when it kicks us out, we have a way to get home. So 7,000 litres of cement bricks. That's $49,594 and $197 for leasing the train. So let's go over here. We spent $4,000, so it was not expensive at all. And we have got this little bike in here that we have hidden in the bushes. So let's jump on here. It's an RX 125. It's not the biggest bike. It's not the, I wouldn't say it's not the quickest. It does 65 miles an hour. But we've got that to nip back from here, back to the farm. So we're going to head back up there now on this. It is a little bumpy. I will say that if you hit a bump on the road, it should send you flying, but it doesn't. The physics for the bikes have not been done, I would say. There's no leaning in on the corners and it's not very realistic. However, this is Farming Simulator, so I would not expect bikes to be of a priority. But I think we're going to leave the episode there. We're going to go back up this way. Head back up to the farm. So we've done quite a bit in this episode, as you have seen. And we've purchased 3 new fields and we're currently sitting with $727,000 in the bank. So that is more than perfect for coming into this year. And it also means we have no hassles going to upgrade this little section in here and put a brand new chicken barn in. So stay tuned for that. Probably going to be in the next episode at this rate, but we just can't put any chickens in it yet until our barley field is ready. And saying that, we should have a tomorrow, which will be February, or in March, we will need to put down a second coat of fertilizer because there's only 1 coat on it so far. But we'll leave the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.